Question number 2. Solve inequality. This type of question, we need to bring all to one side, make it equal to 0. Let's open the bracket first. 3 times 5 is 15x. 3 times 8 is 24. Negative x times 5x is negative 5x squared. Negative x times 8, that is negative 8x. Let's rearrange based on higher power. Negative 5x squared. Simplify for x. 15x minus x is 7x. And let's rewrite 24. Move 9 to the left hand side. And move negative 3x to the left hand side, more or equal to 0. Now let's simplify 7x plus 3x equal to 10x. 24 minus 9 equal to 15x more than 0. In order for us to solve this, let's remove the negative by divide the whole thing with negative. Negative divided by negative will be positive x squared. Negative 10x minus 15x. The sign will now be flipped. The sign of inequality will only be flipped when we times or divide with negative. In order to factorize this, let's simplify it by first divide by 5. To factorize this, first I will write x on one side and think of a two number that when I times will give me negative 3. So 1 times negative 3 will give me negative 3. If I add those two numbers, I'm going to get the middle part, which is negative 2. X times 1 is x and x times negative 3 is negative 3x. Add those two numbers must be equal to the middle part, which is negative 2. Hence, our factor is x plus 1 and x minus 3 or less than 0. This is product of inequality. In order for us to solve this, we need to find its critical value and test the value. So to find critical value, solve for x and make it equal to 0. So our first x will be x equal to negative 1 and second x equal to positive 3. Step 2 is by drawing x value in a number line. So negative 1 is over here and 3 is over here. Let's split for the possible interval of x. X could be less than negative 1, or x can be between negative 1 and 3, or x is more than 3. Step 3 is to test the value. When x is less than negative 1, let's use x equal to negative 2. Negative 2 plus 1 times negative 2 minus 3. Simplifying negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1 times negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. Positive 5 is not less than 0, so this is not allowed. Let's test for x when it's more than 3. Let's use when x is equal to 4. Now substitute 4 in x. 4 plus 1 times 4 minus 3. 4 plus 1 is 5 times 4 minus 3 is 1. So we will get 5 is less than 0, also not allowed. In order for us to satisfy this, it must not be more than 3 or less than 1. Let's test for the inequality when it's positive 1 and when it's negative 3. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3, so it is less than 0. Hence, our inequality satisfies this region. And let's rewrite our final answer. Let's bring the marking scheme. So when we reach positive 5x squared minus 10x minus 15, that is method 1 mark. And I'm going to get 1 mark from here. Next step is to factorize the quadratic expression and solve them. So here I'm gonna get 1 mark. Next, I'm gonna need to test for critical value when it's negative 1 and when it's 3. 1 mark. Next, when I rewrite my final answer in this form, I'm gonna get a 1 mark, and that total mark will give me 4 out of 4.